Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Yeah, I do. Man, God is good. Hey, today I just want to get right to it because this has really been pressing me. I woke up and this was on my mind and I wanted to share it with you because I know this for a fact. See, I've lived this for a fact. And you know, the majority of things I talk about in the morning before we get started with the regular show is something that I've experienced. I can only tell you what I know. And so I've really understood why God has had my life go the way that it's gone. Because if I didn't have all these tests in my life, if I didn't have all these tests that I passed, all these tests that I failed, if I didn't have all of those, the good and the bad, what could I share with you in the morning? What could I tell you about hanging? What could I tell you about failing and then winning? What could I tell you about hanging in there when all hope was gone? How could I share that with you unless I've had those moments myself? I don't care what happens to you. I don't care what you're going through. Don't you dare give up. Under no circumstances. Don't you dare ever give up. It is the biggest trick that the enemy has, is making us think we ain't gonna make it. To water down the illusion that there's a possibility that you might still have a chance to get over. The biggest trick he uses is when you make a mistake and you fall, he gets you to start to thinking it's final, that there is no resurrection, there is no redemption, there is no recovery. He just makes you think it's final. He is the master deceiver. Don't you dare ever give up. I don't care what besets you, befalls you, trips you up, what circumstantial situations may arise. Don't you dare ever give up. Because listen to me, these are tests that you are going through. And these tests, whether you pass the test or it appears that you failed the test accomplishes the mission if you're smart about it. If you pass the test, let's say you're going through a situation and you get over and it goes the way you want it to do, then what you've learned is if you hang in there, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? Mission accomplished. If you fail the test and it doesn't go the way you want it, and it goes the opposite, and it turns out into a negative result, and the response you were looking for is a no, that's not final. That doesn't mean it's over. That doesn't mean it's time to turn back. It simply means that now you have learned a valuable experience. You have learned a valuable lesson. You now know what not to do. You are now, because you know what not to do, another step closer to getting it right. Listen to me. It has to happen this way. You have to have the rain in your life to get the flowers in your life. You got to have the darkness in your life to appreciate the sunshine in your life. You got to have woes and worries to appreciate the joys. It is merely a test. So when you get through failing, and you get through stumbling, and you get through messing it up, all that's getting you one step closer to getting it right. Oh, my relationship ended. I'll never be able to find another person like that. Not only will you be able to find a person like that, you can find a person that's far better than that if you don't give up. But see, sometimes you got to go through the bad ones to get to the good ones. Don't you dare ever give up. I don't care what happens to you. If you lose a loved one, and Lord knows I've lost some people I've loved dearly with every inch in me. I've lost my mother, my father, my brother, and my best friend. I don't know. I know people who have lost their children. Goodness, man, I can't even imagine that. But they kept on going. What you giving up for? Oh, I got you, miss them, and I got you grieving. But I got news for you. Don't you let the devil make you think it's over for you because somebody else ain't still here. It was their time. Now, I'm not trying to lessen the blow for you, but I'm trying to get you up on your feet so you can stop all this, oh, woe is me, because the things that's happening to you, you're not the first person it's happened to. Come on now, let's get a grip. Let's wrap your mind around this thing. You have got to move forward if it's just in memory of those people. I was on one of the commercial breaks the other day, and somebody asked me something, and I forgot the question, but my answer was, I've always wanted my mother and father to be proud of me. And in their absence and their demise, I'm hoping just somehow, man, that they watching me, that they see their boy, that I'm down here, that I'm doing better, that I'm making something out of myself, that I'm loving my wife, that I'm taking care of my kids. I just want my old man to see that about me. You know, I want my mother to see that I'm trying to get my life together over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a better person. My mama was a Sunday school teacher for 40 years. She been praying for me for a long time. I just hope, man, and that's all I'm doing, is just hoping that they see me so they can be proud of me. See, you got to understand that when you make these mistakes, that when you fall and stumble and you get it oh so wrong, it ain't over for you. Don't you dare ever give up. Don't stop thinking, man, because it ain't happening just the way you want it to, that it ain't meant to be. Devil, he got so many tricks to deceive you. You know why you're being tested right now? Because there is no testimony without the test. You got to go through something. It's all good, man. I'm telling you. Just wanted to share that with you. Don't you give up out there. I don't care what's happening. Don't get deceived. The victory's coming, but you ain't gonna get it if you quit. Hang on, y'all.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
right, everybody, it's the day after Labor Day, which means today you got to go back to work, which means you go downstairs in the living room and go to work.
That's how it works.
You ain't got to go that far. Isn't that right, Shirley Strawberry? You don't have to go that far.
You know what else after Labor Day? You're not supposed to wear white, but I got on all white today, baby. Nah.
There you go. There you go. Wear white as long as you want to. As long as you want to.
I'm changing these
Isn't that right,
rules.
caller Pharrell? What's up, baby?
What's up, Jay? Some of us are blessed to be working from home, and that's a blessing. And, and to you, Shirley, does the white rule still apply right now? We still,
Girl, you know what?
In 2020, COVID, I mean, you know.
I know. We're at home. It's not like we're going out to see anyone anyway.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
And to my writing partner and my ace boon, I won't say the last part. What up, Junior?
Man, I'm so glad you didn't, man. I'm still in here, man, in the house. I'm so glad you didn't put it out there, Jay.
No, we have to stop that. We can't say the last part no more. It's just ace boon.
Ace boon. That's it. I get it.
Ace boon spoon.
Don't sound the same, though.
It don't.
It don't even sound the same, my ace boon. But my other ace boon is none other than the king of pranks, Mr. Tommy. What's up, sir? How you doing?
What's happening, baby? Straight off of Labor Day
happening,
weekend.
man?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. It is a Tuesday morning, man. We are so blessed. Like Carla said, we are so blessed to be working. We are really,
Blessed.
truly thankful to be
Thank
able
you,
to
Lord.
be working. And thanks
In
to
our
all
draws.
listeners who are
In
not
our
working.
draws. Everybody's, is everybody in their draws this morning?
Yes, I'm in my draws.
I just told you I have an all white shirt, white
It could be all white draws.
All
can't it?
white draws.
I have on clothes. Thank you.
I'm going in
don't
deep,
nobody-
Tommy. I'm going in
don't
deep.
nobody
I'm
wear
wearing
white draws no
draws
more.
for the
Okay.
first part of this show. In the second hour, drawless.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about,
And I'm
Jay.
sitting on plastic furniture.
Thanks
I'm
for the
off in
warning,
trooper.
Jay. Thanks for
a
the warning.
trooper,
man.
boy.
I'm going to opt out of Zoom on the second half.
Just press the no video button.
Yeah.
Have your name up there. That's it.
Right.
Draw less.
Yeah. Draws
Yeah.
on no draws on plastic is not a pretty sight. It's really
No.
not a pretty.
And it makes a lot of noise, too.
It does when you
move around.
It does.
Yeah.
And Jay, you're in LA, the heat wave. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
my
some
God. It was
hot plastic you
120.
talking about.
120
make it.
yesterday.
Yeah, you got
It
to
was
make it,
100.
Jay.
It was so hot. Y'all will say, how hot was it?
How
It was so hot.
was it?
How
No,
hot
let's
was
say it
it?
again. Y'all not doing it right. It
One.
was so hot.
1, 2, 3.
How
hot was
hot
it?
Was it?
A lot of wops dried up.
Okay.
What? Jay, Pop King, what? Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. I'm here all night, folks. Just
Hate you. I hate you right now.
You want another one? I got another one if you want another one.
You ain't like that one? I got
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
Wow.
You want to judge that one? I
yeah.
got another one.
All right,
It
listen,
was
thank
so
God.
hot.
We got to go. We'll be back with more.
All right.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, get ready for Ask Bitterman
Oh, my God.
right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time for Ask Bitterman. Steve's out today. If you don't know by now who Bitterman is, it is the one and only J. Anthony Brown.
Given
We all know
that
he's
name
bitter.
by Mr. Steve Harvey, yes, because I'm bitter.
Yeah, because you're bitter. Okay. But
There'll
people
be no happy answers. Bring them, Shirley. Bring 'em.
people still have
Looking for
questions. Are
happiness.
you ready, Jay?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
I'm not going to work this out for you. Go ahead.
This one is from Carrie in D.C. Carrie says, I'm a 29-year-old engaged female, and I'm sick of my fiance's best friend. My girls planned an engagement brunch for us, and my fiance told me that he can't make it because he has plans to go fishing on his bestie's boat. Whenever we're at dinner, his bestie will pop up at the restaurant to have a drink with us. I do like the guy, but I'm sick of him being in the way. He comes by our house a lot, and I'm over it. I tried hooking him up with a friend, but he said he's not ready for a commitment. How can I politely let my fiance and his bestie know that they're getting on my last nerves?
Okay. Your bestie's friend is what's known in the business as a look-at-here man. Every man has a look-at-here man. A look-at-here man is a man that will help you get out of the situation that you're about to get into. So he has pulled his buddy up and said, look at him. What I need you to do is to break this up, because I ain't ready to go through this at all. I need you to show up unexpectedly. I need you to get on her damn nerve. First, second, last, and third.
That is happening.
That she'll call this whole thing off, and I'll be free again, and we can hang out as men. That's what his job is.
Wow. You are a bitter man.
A look at him, man. Well, I told you it wasn't going to be no happy answers tonight.
Again, thanks for the warning.
You need to wait till Steve get back. This ain't going to be happy.
This ain't helping
Tomorrow.
nobody.
It'll be happy tomorrow.
Wednesday. I mean.
All right, this one's from Anwar in Atlanta. Anwar says, I'm dating a female that I met at the mall, and I can't take her anywhere in public. We've been together for over 6 months, and she can cook. She smells like candy. Her toenails are always painted white, and she's got skills in the bedroom. The only problem is I can't take her anywhere. She wears different colored wigs, clothes that show off all of her tattoos, and she curses like a dirty old man. I've been telling her we can't go out because of social distancing. She didn't look like this when we met. So should I tell her the truth or continue to enjoy her behind closed doors?
Yeah, you need to enjoy her behind closed doors. A good meal, I'm just putting this out there like that, a good meal is not always presented right. Meaning it might look like it ain't good, but it really is good, and that's what you have. You have something that don't look good.
What?
But damn it, in the bedroom, this is delicious. This is top 25.
Keep it. You saying keep
Go ahead,
it?
Tommy. You got something to say? Yeah, you need to keep this.
You know he's got something
Keep
to say.
it.
Yes. Keep, you know
keep
what?
this, man.
Yes, keep it behind closed doors, but it's your only little secret, and she brings you all the joy that you need.
The freakiness and nastiness.
Yes, people gonna judge you if you bring that outside. They gonna judge.
Trust me. Trust me. You're not gonna get this from a well-presented type person. You're not gonna get what you're getting. It's not.
I believe
happen.
she goes to a 5-star hotel, Jay, with a bonnet on in the lobby. I bet she do that.
What? Yeah.
Not a bonnet, Junior.
Let me get her on. Let me.
Oh my God, I hate those bonnets in public.
Let her go in and check in, and you'll be up there shortly and enjoy yourself. Dog.
Yeah, but whatever. She can wear her bonnet. She's trying to save her style.
Not in the breakfast.
I don't like bonnets in public. I don't.
Not in the restaurant, in the lobby of the hotel. She can't. No.
Whatever.
I don't like
Carla,
it.
this is the people the principal don't want picking their kids up from school. This one is
I'm surprised she hasn't said anything about not going out in public. I'm
I'm
surprised.
here for Matthew. Where is Matthew?
I'm surprised she hasn't said anything. That's odd to me.
I like her.
I like
she can
her a
cook.
lot.
She smells
I
good.
don't even know what she
everything.
looked like, and I like her, man.
He
Yeah.
told you what she looks like. He told you.
Go ahead.
All right. This is from JT in Hampton. I dated a woman all through college, and she wanted to get married, but I didn't. I was honest with her, and she told me she hated me and would never speak to me again. It has been 5 years, and I ran into her last week, and she looked past me like I didn't exist. I still have love for her and want to catch up with her and see how she's doing. I may be ready to settle down now, and she's the only woman I've ever loved, but she won't give me the time of day. Is it possible that she will ever speak to me again, or should I move on and find a new woman to build a future with?
Okay, I'm going to answer that. I'm going to go Christian with you. And know this. I have not Zoomed church but one time since we've been. But I'm going from past church experiences. Sometimes God, I'm going to use my quiet God voice. Sometimes the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Come on.
He really does, you know. In other words, as they said in The Color Purple, God is trying to tell you something, son. He really is. Tommy, you have something you'd like to add to that?
Can't sleep at night. Soul wonders why. Maybe God is trying to tell you something right now. Yes.
God.
Well, what is he trying to tell him? What?
He's trying to tell him this is not the woman for you and you shouldn't get married. He blocked her vision from you. If God hadn't come in, so God came in and said, you will not see him. And boom, she didn't see you.
She sure did, and she looked straight past him like he didn't exist.
That was number God. That was number God.
It works in mysterious ways.
So Bitterman says, move on with your life. Thank you, Bitterman. Coming up next, it is the nephew with Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by with today's national news. Experts fear post-Labor Day surge in COVID-19 as people gathered and traveled this past Labor Day weekend. Plus, the latest California wildfires were caused by a pyrotechnic device at a gender reveal party. What? Also, in entertainment news this past weekend, Chadwick Boseman's loved ones and friends attended his private memorial service in Malibu, and we'll also talk about Kanye's Sunday service in Fayetteville, Georgia. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now, the nephew is in the building with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Neff?
Tow truck driver.
What? Love it.
I'll say it again. The tow truck driver.
Say it one more time.
Get her done. The tow truck driver.
Candyman. He done blew out the whole electrical system in the whole. Hello. I'm trying to find Candy. Who is this? This is Candyman. Okay, are you the guy with the tow truck? You the tow truck driver? Yeah, that's me. Trucking. Okay, hey man, you jump started my girl's car 3 days ago and blew the whole electrical system out, man. I did. Hold on. Let me get back in my truck. You said I did what now? You do jump people's vehicles when they got a stalled vehicle, don't you? Right, that's what I do. I jump vehicles, yes. Okay. So you actually did my girl's car about 3 days ago, man. You jump started her car. But now when you over jumped it is what you did, okay? You done blew out the whole electrical system in the whole car, the dashboard. Everything is just completely out. And they talking about this going to be about $1,500 to get this fixed. I'm sorry now. Who is this now? My name Kenneth, man. But you, my girl Sheila, man, you jump started. You over jumped her car. Well, just wait a minute, Kenneth. There's no such thing as over jumping a car. You can't over jump a car, man. Man, let me tell you, country. Now, whoever told you that, that's just dumb. Hey, let me tell you something, man. You over jumped my girl's car. Okay, and you blew out the entire... You can't over-jump a car. What do you mean? That's what you did, man. You done blew out the entire electrical system. The entire dashboard is completely dead. The people at the dealership saying it's going to take $1,500 to get this thing back up and running. Well, you may want to take it somewhere else because they're trying to rip you off. There ain't no such thing as over jumping a car and blowing. And if she drove off that day, then she should be fine. I've jumped plenty of cars. I jump cars all day long. People always need to jump. I've never over jumped a car, blown out an electrical system. Look, you over jumped this car, okay? And that's the reason why it's completely shut down. All the fuses are blown out. Everything is completely dead. You over jumped the car. And now this is $1,500. And the reason why I'm calling you is you should be the person paying for this. Oh, no, hell no. Now that sure ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna pay for something I didn't do. You did it. You the one over jumped it, man. You over jumped the car. I don't over jump cars. Now wait a minute. Now wait just 1 minute, man. Now I'm not gonna argue with you. I jump cars all the time, and you mean to tell me I over jumped you? You're a lie. That's what you are. You know what? You're gonna get your whoop if I don't get this $1,500. I'm sorry, you said what, man? You're going to get your whoop if I don't get this $1,500 to take care of this whole car and the whole electrical system. Well, I tell you what, I'm over here on Martin Luther King right now. Now, if you talking about whooping somebody, you bring your on over here. Now, I don't overjump no cars, and I don't owe you no money either. You owe me $1,500, you country son of a You owe me $1,500. Son, let me tell you something. You'll be in for a long day. I will take this tow truck and ram it straight up your and I'm not playing with you. Now, I don't talk to people like this, and I sure as hell don't appreciate it when someone talks to me like that. I'm whooping my You got it, man. You know what? You're going to mess around and get your little tow truck towed off some That's what's going on. And you're going to get your whoop in the mix of all of this, man. Let me tell you something. I need this $1,500 today or tomorrow so I can get my girl car fixed.
Well, I don't owe you where the did I jump this car off at, because that's exactly where I'll meet you at.
You jumped my girl car off at her job. She was downtown at her job.
What street? Because I'm down there a lot.
I don't know what street it is, but she worked downtown.
See, so that's the problem. You're such a dumb you don't even know what street it's on. And you know I owe you $1,500. You are crazy as hell. I promise you that.
I'm going to get this $1,500 out your Now, you're going to make a decision on which one you want to do. Either you're going to bring me the $1,500 today or tomorrow, or I'm going to have your whooped. You got your 5 o'clock tomorrow Eve.
Son, you ain't got to wait on tomorrow. I made my decision right now. Ain't going to happen. Ain't ever going to happen. I don't owe you. And if you can get it out of my son, you can have it. But I bet you this much, you better pack a lunch. It's going to be a long night for you, buddy.
I don't care how long it's going to be. You're going to get a $1,500 whooping. That's what you're going to get, Candy or Candy Man. You're going to pay this $1,500.
You call me what you want to call me, son. But I tell you this, after I whoop your you'll call me something else.
You country.
Listen, son, I've got to go. I got work to do. I've got somebody outside waiting on me right now to hook up their car. I ain't got time to be arguing with you, son. All right? Now, if you really want to find me, you really want to find Candyman, everybody out there knows how to find me. You understand me? So if you really want that $1,500, son, you come and get it. But I ain't got time to be sitting here arguing with you all day. I got work to do. I got to get back out of this truck.
I got one more thing I need to tell you, and I want you to put this in your mind good and strong. Are you listening?
I'm listening to you, son, as long as you ain't finna say about me giving you $1,500.
I'll tell you what, I want to tell you this. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by another record driver named...
You know what, that son of a... that son of a... You know what? You're listening to this, because I owe you a $1,500 whooping, son.
There you have it.
I love it. I do love it.
Play too much.
You can over-jump a car, okay?
You know what I really like, Tommy? Let me tell you what I really like. His threat was, he said he's going to take that tow truck and drive it. Tommy, that was
right,
a good one there, Tommy. I did like that one now.
That was a moment. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I'm always team Tommy, but a good one is a good one. That was really good.
What street were we on? I'm down there all the time.
I love all that. That was good, man. That was good.
I love it.
You play too much.
Somebody got to do it, Carla. You know.
Oh,
you got to get the tow truck
stuff,
driver.
though?
You got to get the truck driver. You got to get.
You got to get them all, man.
You let the fast food.
Have you covered every profession? You covered all of them, ain't you?
I think I covered them all. I might have missed a few, but I think I covered them all. Pretty close.
Yeah. You've gotten just about everyone, especially the churches. Especially
anybody
the
y'all want me to get. Anybody.
Do you ever do doctors? Have you done doctors before?
This ain't no time to be pranking doctors, Shirley.
I know.
We need all of them.
You know what? You might have a point there. We need all the doctors, and we appreciate you,
in a
doctors.
pandemic.
All right, thank you, nephew. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment and national news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This past Saturday, Chadwick Boseman's wife, Taylor Simone Ledward, and his family and friends, including Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, they all attended a private memorial service for Chadwick in Malibu. The memorial was held a week after Chadwick passed away on August 28th after a private battle with colon cancer. We all saw Michael B. Jordan's touching tribute post to his friend, which stated in part, "You showed me how to be better, honor purpose, and create a legacy." Chadwick's longtime agent and friend recently revealed that Chadwick's decision to keep his health struggles private came partly from his mother, Miss Carolyn Boseman. She taught him to not have people fuss over you. Chadwick was a very private person, and we want to say again, please rest in peace, and condolences to his family, Chadwick Boseman. Whew, it's still hard to believe.
Right,
yeah.
So shocking.
That's
Dead
too
at 43.
soon.
Yeah, it really is. Such a great talent, and from hearing what everyone's been saying, such a beautiful spirit in person. You know,
gentleman,
just a just a gentle spirit, just a beautiful person, and
he was that.
Yeah, I feel for his wife and his family right now.
I like the fact that when me and Jane Brown met him, that they told us not to go down there and talk to him.
Yeah, we went. We went.
Held up your Wakanda sign and everything. Huh? Tribute.
I know. Yeah.
Man, and he did it right back. He was such an awesome person, man. His personality was so inviting.
And what an impact he made on the world. You know, he came in, he made everyone notice him, and then wow.
Yeah, you can't stop black people from wanting to see black people. You can't do it.
No, you can't.
I watched his movies this past weekend.
Yeah, get on up. Still,
I watched
that's still my favorite. Yeah.
And he had a nice body of work that you could go back and look at.
He did, didn't he?
Real nice body.
Evergreen,
did.
just timeless.
Yes,
it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
The new movie, Message from a King, is really good too.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen that yet, but I've heard great things about it. In other entertainment news, this past Sunday service, Kanye held it in Fayetteville, Georgia. Imagine that. During the service, Kanye seemingly, it looked like anyway, walking on water with his daughter North and his son Saint. Plus, the choir also took part in the walking on the water visual. Lakewood Church pastor, you got to see it. Pastor Joel, it's really something though. It really was. Lakewood Church pastor Joel Osteen gave a sermon during the service. Kim Kardashian, of course, was there. His wife, Lala, Anthony, 2 Chainz, and Monica were all there. And despite their public drama, Kim and Kanye have been working together to save their marriage.
What kind of choir? The black choir or white?
So that's good news.
Well, that's his choir, the Sunday service choir.
His is mixed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boy, can they sing.
They don't
sing.
I think so.
They don't have water that can hold a full black choir. That's all I'm saying.
not walking on it. No.
Not walking on it. Yeah, you're right. No.
That's
how we rock when we march.
Now, they're going to need
strong
floaties.
Your faith is.
Yeah, they're going to need floaties. They're going to have floaties.
If you've got faith, you could do it, Jay.
No, Shirley, I'm going to have to disagree with you.
I'm with Jay on that. I agree with Jay on that. I don't know. I'm with Jay on that. Because the benches they stand on.
It's time to get caught up on today's headlines, Jay. Let's go.
All right, everybody, it's time for Miss Ann Tripp.
This is Ann Tripp at the news, everybody, and good morning and welcome back to those folks who took off the other day and come back to work today. The governor of California has declared a state of emergency with some 24 major fires. They're still burning with record high temperatures, making them even harder to bring under control. For instance, in L.A. County this past weekend, the temperature hit, are you ready, 121 degrees. That's in L.A. County. That's the highest number ever recorded there. Further north, more than 200 people had to be airlifted from a campground near Fresno, that in California. In a Labor Day news conference, President Trump talked about his success with the economy. He didn't mention what the coronavirus had done to the economy, but he did mention his battle with China.
Under my administration, we will make America into the manufacturing superpower of the world, and we'll end our reliance on China once and for all. Whether it's decoupling or putting in massive tariffs like I've been doing already, we're going to end our reliance on China.
And Trump added that he would prohibit federal contracts be given to companies that outsource to China. Meanwhile, his Democratic opponent, Joe Biden, spent Labor Day in Lancaster, Pennsylvania with union people. The union leaders, including the head of the AFL-CIO, Richard Trumka, joined Biden as he touted the strengths of unions.
The only power out there to counter the abuse or the extreme abuse of corporate power is unions. Labor, the only ones who have the wherewithal to take it on.
And Biden says as president, he would mandate that any contracts involving federal money would have to be made in America. They would have a made in America, he says, requirement. In Minneapolis today, new use of force rules for police go into effect. Minnesota lawmakers have come up with something called the Minnesota Police Accountability Act, which raises a threshold for use of force by cops, including deadly force. They're not going to be able to use chokeholds or anything like that. However, several local lawmakers say it really is not that much different than what people expect and what's already on the books. And they hope that they come up with another law that's kind of tightens things up a little bit more and raises the threshold, especially for violence by cops, a little lower. Sad news, Major League Baseball player Lou Brock has died at age 81. Hall of Famer Lou Brock was a 15-year mainstay with the St. Louis Cardinals. He was a 2-time World Series champion, and he was a 6-time All-Star. Mr. Lou Brock. And finally, results of another one of those wacky surveys show that people who only drink coffee or tea in the morning have the best jobs. If people eat a full breakfast or cereal, they apparently make friends easily. And if they start the day with a peanut butter sandwich, they're the best lovers. At least that's what they say.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
Peanut butter jelly. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, as we often do at this time when Jay is here, you know he's crazy. So we like to look inside his crazy mind and see what he's thinking. And then today, he brought along his partner in crime, nephew Tommy. So let's look inside the mind of J. Anthony Brown and
I'm going to stop
nephew
laughing
Tommy.
because this is very serious.
This is very serious.
We've always been here to help people.
Yeah,
and
that's
this
what we
time,
do,
I
Jay.
think we've solved the problem for people who need a lot of help. We know men out there and women have not seen their side pieces. They've been side piece deprived. You know?
Right.
haven't
And
been
we
able
haven't
to
either.
see it.
But we have all the answers to all your problems. We have strategically figured out what to do. So go ahead, Jay.
We put a lot of work into this. You know, what would work, what would not work. No, don't do that. We stayed up late at night.
A lot of case study.
Zooming one another back and forth. No, don't do that. This works. And what we've come up with is something called the truck. Tell them about it.
There you go. Now the truck. Let me just give you some insight on this. The truck, it could be a moving van, a U-Haul truck, it could be a cement truck, it could be an ice cream truck, you know, it could be the you know, whatever kind of truck, you know, any kind of truck works. So just be aware of the trucks. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah. The name kind of says it all, but what we're going to do is break it down and really explain it to you. Okay. You tell your mate or your loved one or your wife, whatever, baby, I'm going for a walk. No problem. Everything's cool. Because, you know, you're in the house. I mean, you need to get out and walk. So go ahead, Tom, break it down.
But you're actually going inside the truck. Right? And the truck is laid out. Oh, my God. Tell them, Jay, the truck is just it's laid out.
I mean, and we went completely old school with this. We're not trying to, you know, we're going strictly old school. We got crushed velvet blankets up in there. We got the black lights. We got the hot tub. We got the round bed.
Tub.
Shag carpet in there. It's nice.
So we're in the 70s all over again.
You don't vacuum this carpet. You rake it. You understand what I'm saying? You rake it.
So check it out. When you hear the truck horn, it's time to get it on. That's our slogan. When you hear the truck horn, it's time to get it on. That's it.
That
When
means
you
your
hear that,
boo is outside. Your
your
boo is
boo
outside.
is outside. Hit it again so they'll know. Hit it again one more time.
All right, thank you guys for taking us inside your mind.
I'm in shock.
I know. Where are we? Who are we?
Hit it one more time. Let me hit it.
Stop blowing that horn.
All right, coming up in 34 minutes after the hour, Dr. Dre's estranged wife wants $2 million per month. Yeah, he's a billionaire. I love it. And spousal support. We're going to talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Dr. Dre's estranged wife, Nicole Young, wants nearly, get this, Carla, $2 million per month in temporary spousal support as they work out the details of their divorce.
Get your money, boo.
Okay.
Get it, girl.
Okay.
Get it.
He's a billionaire. He can afford it.
Stop.
Here are her.
Y'all
Listen.
Y'all are wrong for this.
She has expenses, Junior. Okay.
Not
Laundry.
no $2 million a
Not
month.
$2 million. No,
You don't know.
Okay,
You don't know.
well, yeah. Who are you to judge? He's a billionaire. Okay, here we go. Laundry and cleaning, $10,000 a month.
Yes.
Who wear that much clothes?
Who
We've been in
wear
All
that?
day.
We in
All
COVID.
day.
Yes.
So,
All day.
Ain't nobody
You
going
change
nowhere.
outfits from the bedroom to the living room. You change. Okay, clothes,
doing
period. Just buying clothes, Carla, and I know you can relate to that. How much you guys think? How much do you guys think?
I think $700 a month myself.
$700 a month.
Yeah, that's all it takes to take care of a child right there. $750, you can take care of the
Where we
kid.
going? Where we going?
Jay,
Where we going?
what do you think?
700 a month. She's already has stuff. You ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere.
Rotate some of that stuff you got.
$135,000 a month. That's what I'm talking about, Nicole.
Yes.
And that's a little low. That's a little low.
Yeah. Step your game up.
Yes. Okay, education, that means tuition and living expenses, $60,000 a month.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
So remember, she's looking for $2 million.
Yeah.
Entertainment. Okay.
Well, she ain't going to no Drake concert.
You gotta get your.
Hold on, Tommy.
And if she was, she's not paying to go to
What's the number? What's the number for entertainment?
$900,000 a month.
What? Netflix?
Y'all
For
need to stop
Netflix?
this.
Hold on.
Y'all
For
need to stop this.
Netflix?
Me, Jay, and Tommy ain't even on the road.
So?
Look,
900,000 for
this
Netflix.
is what
For
she's used
entertainment?
to. This is what
No
she's
way.
used to.
No
She's
way.
not going down in lifestyle. Charitable contributions, which is commendable. She makes, contributions to her different charities. That's $125,000 per month right there.
Good. Giving
Yes,
back. Giving
yes,
back.
that's
Paying
right,
forward.
that's right.
Okay.
Mhm,
All right. Keep going, Shirley.
Okay.
No. Dre is giving back.
That's what it
Okay.
sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
Okay, she's got to have some place to live, right? We all have rent or mortgages, right? Her mortgage, she's got to have that $100,000 per month. Yes, Nicole. Yes.
And that's
Yes.
low. And
That's really low. Yeah.
Low what?
Yeah.
Shirley, what is this cheerleading you doing for this stuff? I don't get this.
She's a billionaire.
You
She's
turning
been-
backflips for this.
Yes.
The
One
key
shit.
word is Tommy J. The key word is he a billionaire.
Right. And he didn't get there on his own. Okay.
No,
she helped him.
But what?
She helped him.
What lyrics
She
she
ain't
wrote?
wrote no
I wanna
rap.
hear.
You don't know that.
What
You don't know
lyrics?
what
Yes.
she wrote.
You
What
don't
song
know
she-
that.
Okay, Carla, you the music jingle. What song?
You
Nicole
don't know
wrote
what she
for
helped
Drake?
him with. Pillow
What she
talk
came
with
up with?
lyrics.
La
You
da
don't
da
know.
da.
You don't
She came
know.
up with la da da da.
Jay-Z wrote one of his songs. You don't even know.
Okay.
I'm not saying she don't need
I'm
to
not-
be taken care of, but
I'm not
$2
done with
million?
the expenses. I'm not done with the expenses.
I'm done looking at them, but go ahead.
We all have cell phones, right? We all have cell phones
How
and
much
stuff.
a cell phone bill, Shirley?
$20,000 a month, which I
How many
low.
phones we talk? We ain't paying for your mama phone.
And why not? You've been paying for it.
Your mama ain't gonna be talking.
Can I say something? A man who's
sure.
been through divorce more than anybody.
Go ahead.
She is going to beat his ass in court.
No, he gonna have to pay it. Jay.
Yeah, he better be glad she's only asking for $2 million a month.
She
All right,
gonna wear
listen.
him out, man.
Yes.
All right, Nicole is also challenging the prenup. She claimed that she was forced to sign it back in 1996, but she said 2 years into the marriage, Dr. Dre tore it up, and he tore up multiple copies of the prenup. So there you go.
Okay, ain't no tape we can put that back together. We ain't no way we can.
No.
My dog.
We can't
My
glue
dude
that?
is-
No.
Get your money, boo.
Come on, T.
Get your money,
Where
boo.
the
Yeah, and
tape
there's
at?
a whole bunch we've heard about what went on in that marriage. So get your money, Nicole.
That's right. All right, coming up next, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. That's right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, don't bring any more kids to my house. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
A wet robe, Shirley. Wet robe. Yeah. Come on, cat. Wet robe.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Miss Sister Tanya. Sister Tanya.
This she. Who's this?
Hi, Sister Tanya. This is Brian. I'm representing the youth, and of course, you know we're already having the fundraiser on Saturday. And I would like to know, are you going to be available to come out on Saturday? Because we got pretty much most of the choir. You're in the choir, correct?
Yeah. I never heard of anything about anything on Saturday, though.
Well, we got most of the choir members coming out on Saturday. And we'd like to know if you're going to be available on Saturday to come out and participate in the fundraiser for the children that's going on their vacation next year.
Oh, you said all the other choir members? I never heard anything from the other.
Yeah, all of the choir members. We probably have about 95% of the choir members coming out.
Yeah, I'm free on Saturday.
Okay, now we doing from 5 to 7 on Saturday. So are you available 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.? It's only 2 hours.
Yeah, what you say your name was?
Brian. I'm sorry. They call me Brian. They call me B.A. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Did I meet you at the church?
I just joined about 3 weeks ago, and they've already given me an assignment. So I majored in marketing in school. So they're trying to get me to take care of the children and their vacation that's coming up. So we put together some things, a great fundraiser. And, you know, the choir members have been very receptive. You were the last one for me to call, and I wanted to make sure you were on board with us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just never heard about this, so. But,
Right. Now, are you able to bring your choir robe on Saturday?
Yeah, we singing a song. What song did you need us to sing? Did you tell the pastor about this?
No. You guys are not actually going to be singing a song. What it is that we're having and I'm so glad that you're ready to participate in what we're doing. So I want to first of all say thank you. First and foremost, I want to say thank you. Okay.
All right. So what is
all
it
right,
that we
and all of the choir members. I'm sorry.
What is it that we need the robes for? I can bring my robe.
The robes. What's going to happen is you guys aren't singing a song, but we're having a wet robe contest.
A what now?
A wet robe contest.
You talking about like a wet T-shirt contest type of thing?
Well, it's not a T-shirt; it's a robe. So you don't have a T-shirt on. What we need you to do is we need you to come.
No, not in the church. You talking about the whole choir that they're gonna do a wet robe contest? You said a wet robe contest? I heard of a wet T-shirt contest. That's not the same thing though, right?
Well, no, it's a little bit different. What it is, you don't have a T-shirt on. You actually have your choir robe on, and you don't have anything underneath it. You don't wear any clothes underneath it. What we do is we're going to wet all of the ladies. Listen to me. We're going to wet all of the ladies down, and the sexiest one that's wet with their robe on is going to win $500, and half of the money is going to go to the children's vacation. Hello?
You talking about a wet T-shirt contest in the church?
No, I'm talking about a wet robe contest at the church.
Oh no, I'm not finna get in there and be naked under a robe.
It's gonna be out. It's gonna be out.
You talking about being naked under a robe?
We need you to be completely naked under your robe, and we're gonna wet everybody down with a water hose, and the finest one is going to be able to win $500, and $250 of that, half of that money is gonna go to the children's vacation.
Hold on. What did you say your name was again?
My name is Brian.
Brian, how long you been a member of this church? Because I don't ever remember meeting you.
Okay, I've been a member for about 3 weeks now. Like I said, since I majored in marketing, they actually threw me into.
No way. After 3 weeks, that they gonna put you in charge of something.
I don't understand why there's a problem with you trying to pitch in and help out the children.
Because I don't even know who you are calling me. I don't know who gave you my number.
They're trying to create. They're trying to accomplish something, and you don't want to help the kids.
I want to help the kids, but I'm not going to get up there in no choir robe. I'm doing my best right now not to cuss you out because I'm a woman of God.
So you too good to be naked under your robe. Is that what you're saying? You too good to be naked?
Look, I don't have to explain myself, but I'm not going to be naked up in no church.
Okay, so you can't do the naked robe contest. You can't do that for the kids.
I know you're not about to tell me what I can and cannot do for no kids. Now, I don't know who gave you my number, but I think you need to figure out who else to call for this because I'm not going to be a part of this.
We called all the other choir members, and they don't have a problem with it. You're the only one that's got a problem.
All the choir members. What are their names? What other choir members did you call? That would have said they would have done something nasty.
We called Sister Bridget in the choir. Sister Bridget didn't have a problem with it.
Ain't no Sister Bridget in the choir.
Okay, how about Sister Rachel? Sister Rachel in the choir was fine with it.
Ain't no Sister Rachel. Sister Rachel wouldn't be getting naked.
Okay. Let me ask you this something.
Look.
Do you know,
I don't know who you think
Sister
you're talking
Davida
to, but I think you need to get off this phone.
Do you know Sister Davida in the choir? Hello?
Yes.
do you know Sister DeVita in the choir?
Yes, I know Sister DeVita.
Okay, so if Sister DeVita said that Sister Bridget and Sister Rachel didn't have a problem doing it, why do you have a problem doing it?
I'm not about to be naked in a church for kids.
You're not getting naked in the church. You're going to be in the back part of the church, and we're going to spray you down with a water hose on your robe.
I'm not going to be up there. This is disgusting.
Well, Tommy said you would do it. Tommy said you didn't have no problem doing it.
Who the hell is Tommy? We don't even have a Tommy at the church. You keep making up all these names.
Tommy is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. That's who Tommy is. Hello?
Yes.
This is Tommy, baby. This is nephew Tommy. How you doing?
Oh, my God. That's not real?
It's not real, baby. That nobody was calling you about doing a wet robe cut. You all right?
Woo! I was finna go off on you.
You was already going off on me. DeVita got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, my God. I'm going to get her. I was holding my tongue.
What you saying? You was about to cuss?
I was about to cuss you out, right out.
Hey, baby, I got to ask you. You got to tell me, what's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, there's always different ways to raise money for the church. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
So,
you play too much.
Ain't nothing wrong with a nice wet robe thing going on. What's wrong with
this? This will be
this?
the bake sale. This will be the bake sale, hands to none.
Oh, I used to love the bake sale at my church.
That's right. Cookies are nice. But wet cookies, man, that's money right there.
Thank you, sir. That wet robe on. Let's get it cracking.
Put it on. Let's do it.
Too far.
I haven't seen. Do they still wear robes? I haven't seen robes in a minute.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, but
robes?
not so much in the summertime.
Yeah.
Not so much. Our
They
church
do.
doesn't so much in the summertime when it's hot. Yeah, but yeah, they do.
They need to keep robes because everybody's outfit ain't the best.
The royal blue with the gold collar.
Some of them look way too hot, though, Shirley. Some of them look like it's
Well, it's hot up there.
That's why I
But
say,
to save
in
money,
the summertime,
to save money, the people in the back row have shorter robes. That way, you don't see
Yeah,
them.
they've done that, Jay.
They just
On the
short.
risers. On the rise.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people at the top rise.
The altos. The altos. All right.
a halter robe.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. Subject, don't bring any more kids to my house. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, just a quick reminder. There are only 56 days left until the November 3rd election. 56 days until the November 3rd election.
Come on,
All
y'all.
right,
We
so
can do
please.
this. We can do this.
So go right now to get registered at vote.org. That's vote.org. And also get your dates as to when you can early vote in your state. Very important because we want to early vote. All right, time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on dating, on relationships, sex, work, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. It's just that simple. You can do it. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one. You hear that? Right here, right now.
Shirley. Pop it.
Buckle up. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, don't bring any more kids to my house. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a 62-year-old married man, and I've been married for 30 years. My wife and I have one daughter that is 31 years old, and she still lives in our house with her husband and their 3 children, and she had the nerve to announce that she wants another child. I have told her not to bring any more kids to my house, but she thinks I'm joking. Our daughter and her family need to leave our house, or I'm going to leave our house. When my daughter went off to college, my wife and I purchased the 5-bedroom home of our dreams, and we wanted to have space for our mothers and grandchildren to come visit. The intent was for them to visit, not move in. Our master bedroom is on the first level, so my daughter and her family have the upstairs level of the home to themselves. Each one of the children has his or her own bedroom, so it's a perfect setup for them. I work a full-time job, and I'm tired of coming home to screaming kids and toys spread out all on the floor. My wife says I'm overreacting because she loves having our grandchildren with her all of the time. She doesn't even mind that she's being used as a built-in babysitter. My son-in-law does pay his share of the bills, but I have encouraged him to save up so he can get his own dream home soon. He and my daughter always say that they can't afford a home in an area with an ideal school system like ours. I told them that they could use our address to send the kids to school, but they need to move out. This has caused a huge rift in my marriage, so I need your help. I'm honestly thinking about leaving, and my wife doesn't understand why. Please help. Whoa, what a dilemma. This is a family situation here, unlike... I mean, this is serious. This is serious. I'll just put it like that. And I completely understand how you feel. We've said it so many times on this show that your home should be a retreat. Your home should be your solace. Your home should be your sanctuary where you can come and just chill after a long day, after work. Who wants to hear screaming kids and toys and all that? This is your home. Who wants to deal with that? No one should ever feel like a prisoner in their own home. And what your daughter and her family are doing, it's selfish and it's inconsiderate, and they really have no right to do it. And I think your wife is wrong too, because she's siding with your daughter. Sure, she loves her grandkids. Sure, okay, who doesn't love their grandkids? But I mean, I think she has her priorities mixed up. Your wife does. Your wife is putting your daughter up there where you should always be. So you have no allies in this situation, and they're not trying to hear anything you have to say, Dad. I suggest you have a real serious talk with your wife and let her know exactly how you feel once and for all. I mean, she's not taking you seriously either. I think that you need to tell her that you're seriously thinking about walking out and that this marriage is in trouble and this was the house you wanted to get for her. I think you need to express all of those things. Hopefully, she'll get on board with you. You are her husband. I hope she'll support you. You got to let your daughter and her family know that they have to go. You got to do it. You got to give them a time frame. You got to tell them you're going to change the locks after that. Say 3 months, say 6 months even, since they have kids. That'll give them enough time to find their home and all of that, to find a new place to live. Help them start packing as well, because they need to know that you're serious. I think once you do that, they will start taking you seriously and realize that they have to go. Everyone knows that Steve's out today, so we're going to hear from the fellas on this one. Jay, you're up. Don't bring any more kids to my house.
This man has been through enough. He says he's worked hard. He has the home that he's always wanted. His daughter went to college. When she went to college, he figured that she would be gone. What she did was brought back a husband. Then she brought one kid. Then she brought another kid. Now she has 3 kids. I don't know if you know how to cuss, sir, but you need to learn how to cuss real hard. Now, these kids, they might be right at the cussing age where you can cuss these kids completely out and lay it on them really hard. So that your daughter will pick these kids up and get out of there. And they need to be, like Shirley said, they need to be put out. Yeah. You don't give them a time. They've had enough time. Put their ass out tomorrow.
They got kids, Jay.
Put them out tomorrow. And if your wife has a problem, put her ass out too, because what you have not had in this house is peace and quiet. So you put the daughter out with the kids. If your wife looks at you funny, and you might get a funny look, put her ass out too. Yes. You're going to have a peaceful house.
You are bitter,
That's the way I see it, and that's the way it ought to be.
I ain't mad at you, Jay.
Everybody need to go.
Come on, bitter man.
I mean, they really are taking advantage of the dad. I mean, I'm sure he paid for college and all. And what kind of man is her husband? You know, so what, he pays all the bills. Yeah,
no more discussion. Nah. Tomorrow, y'all got to go. When, Dad? Y'all got to go to. But Dad, when? Today. But we need more time. Get your ass out today.
Junior and Tommy, we'll hear from you after the break. Part 2 coming up in 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject: don't bring any more kids into my house.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we go. We got to recap this strawberry letter. The subject, don't bring any more kids into my house. It was written by a 62-year-old married man. He's been married for 30 years. He has one daughter with his wife of 30 years. They bought their dream home, 5 bedrooms. He sent his daughter to college, I'm sure. Then here she comes back, like Jay said earlier, with a husband and 3 kids, and she's thinking about having another one. The problem with that is the daughter and the husband and the 3 kids live with the mom and dad. The dad is sick of it. He comes home from work, screaming kids, toys everywhere, just a mess. He wants some peace and quiet, and his wife is not on board with this. She says she loves the fact that she can see her grandkids every day. So this is not working out. The dad is thinking about leaving home. No one is taking him seriously. He needs to get out of there or get them out of there. Anyway, okay, we heard from me. We heard from Jay. Now it's time to hear from you, Junior. What you got? And then, of course, Nephew will hear from you.
I'm more along the lines with Jay, but I really feel for this man. I really do. Because he don't know what to do. Mm-hmm. He has no idea. I want to take what Jay said. I want to just build upon that because what we need him to do is we need to do it in a faster pace. And what I suggest, this is just me, turn your house into a strip club right away.
What? He's got a wife. He can't do that.
Hey, he got a wife, but he the manager. He the manager though. Because see, these kids need to see some shocking stuff. They need a Mercedes to go right by and say, "Hey, how you doing, little man?" See, they need to see somebody half naked walk by and say, "Hey, little man." See, everybody need to get out of here.
Are you crazy?
So you can't control all this stuff that's going on. And I'm with Jay. You got to get out of this house right now, but it's your house. Don't leave your house. You got the 5-bedroom house you ever dreamed of. You got it.
Yeah.
Turn that 5-bedroom into a 4-bedroom strip club. I swear to God. We can get some action here. You need cigar smoking here right now. You need kids coughing. See, now we dealing with health issues. See,
what?
See, now
This
you
is
got
crazy.
kids in here. Yeah. Well, you ain't got to like yourself. See, kids is coughing now. See, when kids say, in COVID, you got to go. You cough. You got to go.
Yeah,
See, we in COVID.
The daughter and the husband don't want to go, they say, because they can't find a good school system in that neighborhood.
Sure.
They can't afford
This is not about
a
education.
home.
This is about more people being in the house. We're not caring about your education. See, first of all y'all staying in this house, we ain't care about no education.
Yeah.
We need everybody to get out fast as we can.
Okay.
This
Thank
your
you,
house.
Junior. Thank you. Tommy.
We got to be a little more serious and try to help these people now. You guys, y'all doing y'all thing. We got to at least have one person that's trying to be serious about this issue at the table. I really truly believe that what this man needs to do, he needs to get a toll booth built in his house right by the stairway. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, a stairway, you here's the deal. You have to, you can't come downstairs unless you pay a toll. You understand what I'm saying? All right, all these kids going up and down. Every time somebody come downstairs, that's $5. Every time they go back,
I like it. You don't have $5.
We need a toll. You need a toll booth in your house. Your kitchen, can't nobody use that unless they that's $30. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
You can literally buy them out of that. You can. I promise you, they're gonna run out of money being at this house. Another thing, throw it in their face. Have some barbecues. You can't have that plates. Plates is $20. When you want a barbecue plate, barbecue plate $20. Everything costs around here. And matter of fact, here's another thing. You got to be upstairs by 10. And you cannot
curfew
run. Hell yeah, and you can't run no water or nothing upstairs till 7 a.m. Do you understand?
I like that.
Now that is okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
I like
finally.
that.
Yeah. Can't put a toll booth in the house.
We're going to slow some of this down. Toll booth, water control, food control. That's it. That's all I got for you.
Okay.
Toll booth.
All right. Well, thank
Tommy,
you guys.
Tommy, you want to add to that? Toilet paper should not be free in this house.
With
If
3
you wanna
kids.
roll,
Each little square is a penny.
Yes.
Each little square. Now you decide how clean you want to be, but each little square.
The choice is yours.
See, that's why y'all covering my whole point. Because I think that if you get it at a strip club, it's a cover charge. Hello?
That's right.
Yeah.
I know he's 5.
That's right.
I don't care if he's 5.
He's not going
he can be
to
put
the
out.
strip
He
club,
has to pay to
Junior.
come back in this house, though.
You just can't be walking around in here like that.
And you got one DJ, Junior, for the whole strip club. Going to the bedroom, you'll have glitter. Get ready. In 5 minutes, he'll be coming to the
Shirley, call it. We have the best idea.
This is crazy right here,
Because
guys.
the private rooms cost Shirley. They cost
You know what, though? Bottom line, I don't like her husband. I think he should get his family out of there. Save up enough money.
What about the daughter?
Yeah, but of course she's going to stay. Those are her parents, but seems like he, as her husband, will want to take his family away.
But his wife ain't
Period.
supporting him, though. I don't like that.
No, I don't like that either. All right, guys. Thank you, I think. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And please check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, here we go. Junior Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here's Junior with Sports Talk. Let's go, Junior. What you got?
Oh, Shirley, come on now. In the NBA, it's a lot going on in the NBA. Right now, the Western Conference semifinals is going on right now. You got the Rockets versus Lakers. That series right now is tied at 1-1.
Yes, sir.
We really need the Rockets to come on. I mean, I don't know what happened the other day, but
You know what happened? Hell, LeBron.
Yeah, I know
happened.
LeBron happened.
Yeah.
But
You know what the
come
hell
on,
happened?
we don't give that
LeBron
much
and-
credit to
and-
LeBron. Are we Rockets fans or we Lakers fans, Tommy? Come on now.
I'm a Rocket fan, but I know what happened.
I saw what happened too. I saw
Anthony
it.
and LeBron is what happened.
That's what happened. Then you got the Clippers and the Nuggets. That's a great series too. They battling.
How's that going?
Man, you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you right now, man. The Clippers are not a weak team, and neither is the Nuggets.
The
so
Clippers
you got to just
are
watch
not a
it.
joke anymore. They
No,
used to be the biggest
no.
joke
Oh,
ever.
yeah.
No,
that's
they're
true,
not.
Jay.
Truth now, man.
That's very true.
Oh,
No, they got Doc Rivers as a head coach. Absolutely
yeah.
not.
But
But we were in L.A. when they sucked.
Yeah,
they were-
they're
Long
not.
time
They're
ago.
not the laughing stock of the
It
NBA
was.
no more.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What was the old
No,
joke?
they're
I
not.
left 2 Clipper tickets on the car, and I came
Now,
back
in
2
the-
more were there.
But Jay, in the Eastern Conference semifinals, you got look at this, man. You got Boston and Toronto. That was a great series. I mean, but you look at all this stuff, man. It doesn't matter. It's just like who's playing the best right now. Because let me tell you why they're so good right now. Because nobody's in the stands. See, ain't nobody booing you. See, if you was live, ain't nobody booing you.
Well, home games don't mean nothing now.
It don't mean nothing to have the home court advantage. They just put your
Right.
logo on the floor.
That's it.
That's it.
The virtual
and
fans.
turn that computer on the wall. Yes.
Because the virtual fans don't mean nothing. They don't turn their volume up loud.
I be hearing them.
That's a great substitute, though.
What else
Yeah,
you
it
got,
works.
Junior? Come on. What else
Okay,
you got?
I'll tell you what else I got. I will say this because I'll be digging for stories. This is crazy. But I will say this, though. I want to say congratulations to my man, one of my hometown favorites, Deshaun Watson, quarterback for the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
Got his
Yes.
money. Got his money. This boy got his money. $39 million a year. Boy, you done did something. Now your phone about to be
Big
ringing though.
contract.
Yo, you got a big contract. Oh, your phone about to be ringing.
39
Deshaun.
million?
$39 million a year.
39
Jay.
million.
A year.
A year.
One short.
Like,
how you be 1 million
160
short of
million
40? That don't make sense. I mean,
Now,
why
the
not
season.
give him the whole damn 40?
I know, Jay. They could have gave
That's
him 40.
what you're mad about, Jay?
I'm mad with Jay. You could have gave him 40.
39.
What 39 mean? But on top of that, though,
$160 million. All right. Thank you, Junior, as always. Coming up, we'll take another look into the crazy mind of J. Anthony Brown at the top of the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we are, as promised, another look into the mind of J. Anthony Brown. What you got this time
Sure
out,
you
Jay?
want to go back in there? You want to go back up in there again? It's up to you, man. It don't matter to me. All right, black people, we've got time to do some things that we said we were going to do now that we're dealing with COVID. We got time to do these things. The room that you have in your house, and it has a foosball table and a sewing machine in the baby crib, it's time for you to fix that room up, okay? You got time.
You sick of it.
got time.
A foosball
table. A foosball table, baby crib, and a sewing machine. Fix that up so when somebody look in there, ooh, that look nice, okay? Black people, when this is over, I don't want nobody black saying they don't know how to play spades, checkers, chess, or dominoes, okay?
Come on.
You need to learn. You need to learn. You got time, okay?
Oh,
all right?
okay. That's something I can
Black
do.
people, what you need to do is go in your closet and throw out 20 things your fat ass can't fit. Throw them out, okay? Throw them completely out. You got time. Yeah, stop trying stuff on. You know that ain't gonna fit. Don't do that. You got time to go outside when it's cool and take down them damn Christmas lights. You got time, okay? You got
You
time.
said take down Christmas lights.
It's almost back.
Look, if you got a goatee, you need to edge it up. If you got a goatee or mutton chops on the side, trim that up. And this goes for ladies and men, okay?
Whatever.
If you got a heavy mustache, trim it up. You got time. And this goes for ladies and men.
We
So
heard
with
you. We heard you.
Everybody, and that's me included, needs to do 2 Zoom church services. You need to get on Zoom and know how to go to church, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, I agree with
now
that.
Jay, can I jump on there?
You go ahead and get some. Get some.
That old car that don't work, that's been in the
Yes.
garage forever. Let's get that out. Let's get that out of there.
Out. Get that
Pull that out.
completely-
That's
Get
how
that-
long that's been in there. That's been
It's
in there
been
for some
sitting
years.
there.
Years.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, you've
Right.
seen the commercial. Expired.
I love that commercial.
You got stuff in there. You've got cheese in there that's been in there that used to be buttermilk. It's turned to cheese. you need
Get that out.
You need to get that out your.
buttermilk.
You
I
need to
love
get
that
that out your. You want one, Junior? Go ahead, get one, man.
No, I'm just saying, man. I mean, it's that time of year, though. They need to understand this. I mean, I'm telling you, if you got the same baking soda been in the refrigerator since Memorial Day, we asking you change the baking soda out so you can have a fresh pack of baking soda in for the fall. Why you still got the same baking soda in there?
Okay. You need to learn how to get on Zoom. Picture and sound, okay? Picture.
You sick of this?
Picture and sound. And you don't have.
Why y'all can't hear me?
Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me?
Jay preaching to himself now.
Thank you, Tommy. You called him out.
Team Tommy just poked Team Tommy.
That's my dog.
That's
Well, you know, he wrote that on himself.
He said he wrote that for himself.
I did. I be trying hard, man. I can see y'all, but I can't hear y'all. And let's really hope. Let's really hope and pray to God by the time this whole thing is over with, we have a new president. Let's just pray for that, man. Just by the time we come out of COVID, we got a new man in the White House. Let's get out and vote, y'all. Please get out and vote.
And I truly believe when he leave, COVID gonna leave. I just believe
Yes,
in my heart.
Tommy, I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
I'm with you, man.
Because we're going to deal with it different. You're right, Tommy.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. When he goes, so does COVID. Take that COVID with you. That would be nice. Wow. That would be so nice.
It would be, man.
Yeah, we can get back to cheating like we used to.
Jay, it's hard to cheat. Dog, it's hard to cheat with a mask on.
All right. Thank you, Jay. Inside Your Mind. Coming up, more of today's trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We'll be back at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, guys, yesterday on Labor Day, President Trump spent the day attacking Joe Biden. Joe Biden spent the day meeting with labor leaders in Pennsylvania, and President Trump said that Biden was a stupid person. Wow. Senator Kamala Harris is questioning the safety of a potential coronavirus vaccine that is being rushed to be released before Election Day. The president demands she apologized. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris flew to Wisconsin to meet with the family of Jacob Blake. And, wow. talk about something meaningful to do, during this campaign. Yeah, that was meaningful. Go meet with his family, talk to Jacob Blake, and all of that, and see how he's doing. Did you see him speak?
It was very powerful.
I did.
They gut punching, man. He is gut punching. He just saying anything.
Oh, you're talking about the president?
Yeah,
the president.
It's not that, though, Tommy. It's not that, Jay. It's the fact that he find time to deal with all this nonsense that ain't got nothing to do with COVID.
None of it.
Nothing.
He find time.
The president.
Yes.
Mr. Petty President.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, guys, this is what we can do. This is what we can do to help. There are 56 days left until Election Day, November 3rd. Please go to vote.org and get registered. If you're not already registered, but if you've changed addresses, things like that, you got to re-register to your new address and find your polling place and all of that. So early voting, we want all of that. Go to vote.org, okay? We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This past Saturday, Chadwick Boseman's wife, Taylor Simone Ledward, and his family and friends, including Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, they all attended a private memorial service for Chadwick in Malibu. The memorial was held a week after Chadwick passed away on August 28th after a private battle with colon cancer. We all saw Michael B. Jordan's touching tribute post to his friend, which stated in part, "You showed me how to be better, honor purpose, and create a legacy." Chadwick's longtime agent and friend recently revealed that Chadwick's decision to keep his health struggles private came partly from his mother, Miss Carolyn Boseman. She taught him to not have people fuss over you. Chadwick was a very private person, and we want to say again, please rest in peace, and condolences to his family, Chadwick Boseman. Whew, it's still hard to believe.
Right,
yeah.
So shocking.
Dead at
too
43.
Soon.
Yeah, it really is. Such a great talent, and from hearing what everyone's been saying, such a beautiful spirit in person.
Gentleman.
Just
yes.
Just a gentle spirit, just a beautiful person. And I feel for his wife and his family right now.
I like the fact that when me and Jane Brown met him, that they told us not to go down there and talk to him.
Yeah, we went. We went.
Held up your Wakanda sign and everything. Tribute.
I know. Yeah.
Man, and he did it right back. He was such an awesome person, man. His personality was so inviting.
And what an impact he made on the world. He came in, he made everyone notice him, and then wow.
Yeah. You can't stop black people from wanting to see black people. You can't do it.
I watched his movies this past weekend.
Yeah, get on up. Still,
I watched
that's still my favorite. Yeah.
And he has a nice body of work that you could go back and look at.
He did, didn't he?
Real nice body.
Evergreen,
really
just timeless.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
The new movie, Message from the King, is really good too.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen that yet, but I've heard great things about it. Coming up, it's our last break of the day.
Remember, if you're stuck in the house with COVID, sardines do not have a shelf life. They always good. I don't care how long they've been sitting up there. They are right, okay? The longer, the better. Mustard kills everything.
Oh,
everything.
Okay.
Put some mustard on them. Boy, that's some mighty good eating.
These old ass cuisines.
Crackers.
It was Labor Day weekend. Lightly grilled.
Boy, you talking about good eating? And it's a food that will make people leave you alone. There's nothing like it.
All right. All right, we'll be back at 49 minutes after the hour to close out the show, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, our last break of the day on this Tuesday. Wow, good show. Steve was out today. He'll be back, of course, tomorrow.
We missed the ball. We really did.
Yeah. And Jay, since you're back, we just wanted to say congratulations again on your show.
Yes.
We watched it.
Yeah, my man.
Yeah, it has
Mr.
life.
Tyler Perry, thank
see
you.
it.
The cast,
Congrats,
thank
Jay.
you. All the workers, thank you. Thanks for people who tuned in. 6 million with House of Pain and Assisted Living. I think those are pretty good numbers. Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, boy.
That's big, Jay.
Yes.
He got a
Pretty good.
season.
Now I have a little serious problem. I don't know how to deal with it.
What? What's wrong,
I'm
Jay?
working for a really rich person, but I'm also working for a billionaire. So my thing is, should my attitude change? That's what I'm asking.
I think it already has. I think it already has. Didn't I talk to you over the weekend? And
yes, we did. We did discuss that.
I think you hung up on me without saying bye and all of that. Yeah.
No. Thanks everybody who tuned in, and I'm not going to change at all. It doesn't matter who I work for.
The show is called Assisted Living.
Yes, Assisted Living and the House of Pain. They did very well.
Shirley, can I come in with a little hate, Shirley?
Yeah.
I don't know how my writing partner left me out. I don't know. I don't know how my writing partner left me off the show. I don't understand how he do it. And he happy we promoting the show. You know, since on Wednesday nights, I get it. But he
Mr.
ain't
Perry
called me.
wrote the show, Junior. I didn't write it.
I'm just saying. You ain't got no influence? No influence? You ain't got no influence?
And I was going to say, Jay, before we get off the subject, again, it's Assisted Living. Tell us when we can see it and where we can find it and all of that.
It comes on Wednesday night, 9 o'clock on BET. Some places don't show early because of the cable system that you might have. But it's on BET, and it comes on right after House of Pain, and it was a blast. We
Proud
did
of you,
25
boy.
shows.
I love that
so
show,
you see
man.
25.
It was great,
Thank
man.
you, thank you.
It was really
Shout
funny,
out to
Jay.
Vinny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anthony Brown's
Right.
girl.
Yeah, my
Vinny.
And to Tyler Perry, too, for just
Yes.
always
TP
bringing us
doing it,
quality
man.
shows. Quality
Yes.
shows. We thank you, Tyler. We do.
Thank you, TP.
Yes.
Except for my friend, and he say, I got a job for you. That's all.
All right, it's time to get serious. We got to talk about voting, guys, because
we do.
I mean, you know, we got to encourage people and to let them know what is going on. I mean, time is running out here. There are only 56 days left until Election Day. Election Day, as we all know, is November 3rd. So we want you to go to vote.org. Vote.org and get registered right now today if you're not already registered. It only takes a couple of minutes to fill out the information, and you can also find out where you can early vote in your state. Anything you need to know, you can find it on vote.org, vote.org. But the most important thing is to register to vote, and we want to early vote. Early voting is
Say
the
that,
key.
Shirley.
Early
Yes.
voting is the key. If we could vote today,
Baby.
we want to
A
vote
little late
as
for
early,
work this morning, but let's
Yes.
pull on in.
as early
You know.
as possible. Yeah,
And if he don't cheat, he will be beat.
yeah,
Is that
Oh,
great? Do you
okay.
like that?
I
as a
like
slogan?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
we gotta look out for him cheating, because like that guy said, he will do anything to make sure he stays in the White
To
House.
stay in
He will.
power. Yeah.
I
We
listened
have
to
to
him
be ready for
yesterday, man. He went off on Biden. He went off on President Barack Obama.
Yeah.
He just kept going on and on and on. He is nonstop. He's not going to, and all of it be just 90% just lies. He just be saying whatever he want to say, and he just be just
Right. And the weird part about it, him going off doesn't help our situation. He's just insulting people without helping the people who really need help.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
just
mean,
He doesn't have a plan.
yesterday-
He doesn't have a
Yeah.
plan.
Yesterday, after the press conference, the Labor Day press conference, did you see him when the reporter asked him a question and he asked the reporter to remove
To
his
take off
mask?
his mic.
Yeah, and the
Yes.
reporter said, "No, I'd rather not. No,
Yeah. I'll speak louder. I'll speak
but
louder.
I'm not taking off my mask."
Yeah.
How are you leading by example in
Yeah.
a country right
Not
now
at
with
all.
a pandemic, and we have over 185,000 Americans who have lost their lives,
Yeah,
and you
right.
just refuse to be presidential? You're incapable of being presidential. We know that now. Shirley
Yeah.
just said 56 days left until the election. Let's get a president in office.
In the White House.
Right. And a vice president.
And
in
a vice
office.
president.
Yes. Who are presidential and vice presidential leaders. Because this
he's
is
not.
No.
And let's go there prepared for whatever's going to happen, because people who voted long before us, they made the way, they made sacrifices for us so that we can vote. The police are going to be there. Armed guards are going to be there. You're going to be stopped in line. They're going to harass you. But let's stay in that line and let's cast our votes, because he can be put out. And he knows that. He knows.
That's right. I agree with you, Jay. Plan like you would plan for anything else. This is serious. This, I think we've said this on the show before. This could be the election that's more important than even electing Obama. Because
Steve has said that.
We've said that.
We can't do 4 more years of this, though.
No,
we can't do 4 more minutes of him.
Yeah, you got to plan. You got to be prepared. You got to have all your ID with you.
I will say this, that I really looking forward to early voting. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh,
good.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. I am too.
I'm doing it.
I'm too. Because all we can do is our part. We only have one vote. Our vote is powerful. We need to use it. And we do our part. If everybody does their part, we'll count. We will matter at the polls. We will matter at the polls. Yeah.
Didn't he say vote twice? So can I vote for Biden twice? Didn't he say that?
He said it.
That would be lovely.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening. We love you so much. We appreciate you. Bye-bye. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.